Good morning. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a great day. It is a great day to be alive and be able to make a video uh, and talk about some of these things that have happened with the gang stalking. Okay, this gang stalking is real. And it's my intention to make some of these videos and talk about the things that have happened to me and really let everybody know it's a miracle I'm alive, and there's no way I'd be alive without God's protection. There was just, and there always is, there's too many avenues that the deep state and your family and the local community can use to try to get to you. Okay, so this gang stalking is real. Um, your family, your friends, your military counterparts, military buddies, churches, organizations within the community, local government, state government, federal government. If you're on their list for whatever reason, okay, maybe you may pose a threat to their control or stability, whatever that may be. Don't let that stop you, okay? Because it's my opinion. All right, they're there to take you out. They're there to rip you off. They're there to degrade you. They're there to humiliate you. They're there to steal your life and steal your soul. Okay, I do not put anything past them at this point because I've seen so much, and then the things that I believe to be true from my intuition, if you will, are they're diabolical and evil. Okay, so if things don't feel right, learn to trust those intuitions and back away from those people. Okay, uh, it's very difficult, especially when you have relations with them. But as time goes on, you got to realize, hey, these folks are just using you. Okay, they have no good intent for you. They just want to take out your energy, take out your time, waste your time. Okay, and unfortunately, I got to say, with some of my sponsors and also with family members and military buddies. If you got nothing better to do, okay, then talk about other people, okay. Perhaps you might find a hobby or something. Go fly a kite, go yourself, go do something, okay. But seriously, it's a little heartbreaking to think that with the talent or natural talent that they had, they couldn't use that in a more positive manner in order to get together. I don't know, talk, text, write, whatever. As far as setting up someone in their own community, and when it's your family, and then it how can I say, it's your family, and then it's the community, and then your relations with your schoolmates, teammates, these type things. It's a real thing. It's nothing to laugh about, okay, because they really, really want to take your ass out. So I want to continue on because I got better recollections on things, on some of the things that have happened, and it was real evident to me that I was being monitored from the house, and then there are local agents within the community there in the meadows. Okay, they had a lot of eyes on me and my movements. Okay, so when I would leave the house, like I mentioned, they would be at the gas stations. Okay, and sometimes I did not go to Omo for whatever reason. I would go down to I forget. I think it's Thornton's. But anyway, I would go down there, and one day I did that when I was under heavy, heavy attack. Okay, and there are a couple funeral homes in town now, and like I say, I was being monitored when I left the house. So I'd never seen this before. Okay, I don't know if it's a new thing or whatever, but when they pulled their hearse in, their hearse I was under heavy attack. Keep in mind, when this new funeral home pulled in their hearse, they had the Air Force logo on the side. Okay. So if you think I didn't see that and know what was going on, you're quite wrong. Okay. There's nothing funny about that shit whatsoever. Okay. And there's a history there. But you showed you showed yourself, you showed your integrity, and if you showed that to the whole community, then it'll stand for what it is. Like I say, I'm very grateful to the people who've given me the benefit of the doubt in order to speak my mind and tell my stories and give me the benefit of the doubt when I was under heavy attack. So that was one of the things. Let's see, the other thing. Okay. There was a time I was very disappointed, in the fact that I was trying to make things happen, maybe a little bit too hard, okay? But there was a lot of energy there and a lot of motivation in order to, hold some of these government people accountable, okay? And this was, I forget the exact issue, okay? But it was against Governor DeWine, and there was we needed to get some documents notarized. Okay, so my close friends here that many years together, and then very, how can I say it? It was, I guess it was meant to be that we were put back together, okay, after being apart for so many years. But these close friends, okay, once I hustled up and trying to get documents uh, typed, printed, and then go to get notarized, they would back out. Oh no, when I was doing it, they're like, oh yeah, we're in. Then, once I had the documents ready to get notarized, they would back out on me. Oh, we can't do that. And I'm like, there you go. There's the inertia that keeps people stuck. Sometimes you got to step out there, And I thought that they were with me, but, comes to find out, it was the total opposite. Okay. And, but how can I say this? Your friends and your family, if I look at it from the perspective that did I learn something from it? Yes. Was I emotionally involved and maybe took it too hard at the time? Yes, perhaps. But I did learn something from it. And these folks are in your life for a reason or a season, but also, so we can learn lessons from each other. So, that's one story that happened to me. Let's see. On the nose. Okay, I got one more. There was California. Okay. Southern California. There was a time that I'd work with someone. I'm not going to name any names, but in order to just order my vitamins. Okay, some natural vitamins that really help really good. And for some reason, this lady, she was. I always thought she was very good. Did a great job. Always took the orders and everything. There was no problems. I think she really did a good job. So, on a platonic level, just being friendly, I asked her if she wanted to have a meal together. Okay. So this was a weird day, really strange. But I just got back from overseas flight. Okay. So normally, I'm kind of sick anyway for those long flights. Climate change, temperature change, the long flight, whatever. So jet lag. So we met up, and two things happened. Number one, I was in the Grove. I was in Garden Grove, and there was I'd walk by a bus stop. There was someone out there, and it seemed as though he was calling me, okay, in order to have something to peddle. Let's just put it that way. Whether it was drugs, whatever, I don't know if it was part of the whole setup and coordination. I'm just saying these things happen simultaneously on the same day. Okay. So I ignored him and went on about my business. And so I met up with the lady, and we were eating, we were having our lunch, I guess, early dinner, whatever that was. And all of a sudden she came out and like blurted out something. I can't stand cheaters. I hate cheaters. And I didn't understand exactly what that meant at the time, but it was pretty clear to see that there was something going on, and I already spoke about the coordination between the hometown and also, Southern California. Hell, probably Southern and Northern, when it comes to the family. So, but anyway, that was one of those strange days when you got to take a look at things and look at the circumstances that happened, and say something's going on, something's not right in my gut. And like I said, your family, your friends, your co-workers, hell, people you're doing business with, when it comes down to it, if that's all you're interested in is your money, so I don't want to look at it with a jaded point of view like that. But there was something that really tipped me off to that. So I'm going to leave it there right now because I'm getting a little long-winded on these. I've got a lot more I want to talk about, but I just want to say there's enough resources. I really do believe there's enough resources in the world where we do not have to try to gang up and bully and try to humiliate and take other people's lives in order for our lives to be successful and for our families, to be happy and successful. I think in the long run, now let me back up and by saying that everyone should have a chance, at happiness and love and success in their life, okay? And when you take it upon yourself, no matter, even if your parents had taught you or tried to instill in you that you should be part of this class and other people are no good, that they should be, how can I say, they're not as good as you for whatever reason, you can make a conscientious decision to break away from it. Okay, when I was recruited at a younger age by Faye Matthews, okay, Faye Stubbs, the kingpin of this Stubbs crime family, something wasn't right, I'm like, what are you putting on false airs in front of your neighbors? You're acting all. It's a show, like my grandma taught me, putting on an act, okay? You're not being yourself, okay? So, and I think that really went into when I joined the Air Force. I couldn't stand that, that was a pet peeve of mine. When people were running shit just to beef up their own resume or make themselves look good. And, for me, I probably could have done and should do a better job of not being arrogant about it, but being proud of the accomplishments that I have made, even with these attacks and gang stalking going on since I was a child. But that's where I'm trying to learn this balance as far as being able to accept that. So I'm gonna close on this one by saying, Faye Matthews, Lanny Matthews, okay, the core of the Stubbs crime family. Your time is up, okay? You need to tell the truth about what's going on. It's been a year since federal investigators were there in Mason, okay? So here's what we're looking at. If false witness was given by you and your cronies, okay, and there is justice to be served and also money to be paid to me, it needs to be done, okay? Enough is enough. I believe with all the gossip and people with too much money and not enough shit to do, okay, positive in their life, that's all they do, okay? Everybody knows. If everybody knows, why not let me in and find out about Stubbs Mills Road, Stubbs Mill, Stubbs Mill Bridge, Stubbsville, or Stubbs Town, whatever they called it, okay? Also, Stubbs Earthworks. These are major, major things that is our side of the family, okay? Now, when it comes to the Purdue side of the family, there is a whole story that has not been told. And if you're withholding information about that, I'm saying, if everybody knows, why don't you bring me up and call? Okay? Why don't you let me in on that? Your secret is out, okay? By the grace of God, I can use my talents and use my skills in order to let this be known. That's why I'm so grateful to the people who've given me the benefit of the doubt, okay? Because what you're looking at is you're looking at identity theft, you're looking at bank fraud, you're looking at insurance fraud, okay? I don't know how many areas that entails. You're looking at poisoning, more than one attempt at poisoning, there's attempted murder, okay? Directed energy weapons, there's a correlation, that's a higher level, but it's all the same list, right? Okay, illegal surveillance. We don't know what's been used out of that illegal surveillance and how much money that you and your cronies have made out of that. Okay, mortgage theft, there's something up with that mortgage, okay? The correlation there, that is very interesting. The hackers, okay, and the people that you have hired or inspired or colluded with in order on the hacking, because there was major hacking going on, and it's not just me, it's a lot of other people. The gang stalking, okay, I hear more about it every day. I talk about it. I think it's very important to let people know this is part of the MO of the deep state in order to target people and hold us back from doing what we were intended to do on this earth, okay? Also, the VA medical fraud, I've talked about that. Direct correlation there, and some of your cronies have graduated into higher level positions within those VA. Very interesting, okay? And also, I have been how can I say it? I've been approached for fake marriages, and we'll see what other kind of fake documentation will go along with any of that. So, okay, that's what I have for today. I want to thank you very much for watching. This gang stalking is real. This is part of my life, and I'm very grateful in order to make this video and share it with you today. So thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you. God bless America, and keep on keeping on.